this thing on? Does this thing work anymore? It's been like 2 months. Hey guys, my name's Waylon, but I'm pretty sure you knew that already. At least I hope you remembered. Last time, things have changed, boss. The world is a much different place. Things have changed in the 2 months that I've continued this episode. Well, let me do a quick recap. We got through Magicant. We made it to... I forget the name of this town. Merrillsville. I imagine that's what it's called. And now we're at Twinkle Elementary. This is Merrillsville. We made it out of Magicant. We met Queen Mary. She told us, I don't remember my song. Please go gather the 8 melodies, which we were kind of doing already. But now that's our main objective. But now, here we are. We're back. So, what have I been up to? Well, I quit my job at Little Caesars back in May. And good thing, too. Good thing I quit, too, because pretty much half the class, I'm gonna run in the halls, pretty much half the staff there got the coronavirus after I left. So, lucky me, right? Getting out there right when I did. Thank you. I don't think I needed that. So yeah, I don't work at Little Caesars anymore. Someone's in here. Wait, this isn't a bathroom. I'm busy. Come back later. Okay, I will. Yeah, I don't work at Little Caesars anymore. I got new glasses, which you'll see in the next video, which is on Mario 3. I filmed the Mario 3 video finally. I started the Mario Marathon. I don't think I was working on that. This is all... Everything I say here is just going to be filler based on what I've been doing, so skip to this time in the video if you don't want to hear that and you just want to get back to the gameplay. I started the Mario Marathon. Like I said, I quit my job. I work at an office now. I am a secretary. I do filing management, stuff like that. I played Metal Gear Solid 5. I played that for like a week, and that threw off me working on the Mario Marathon because, wow, what a game. They should really port the HD collection to Steam. I played that for a week. What else have I been doing? What else have I been doing? I replayed Mario 1 through 3 for the channel. Played Metal Gear Solid 5. I got back into Team Fortress 2, and I convinced Jabroni and the others to get back into TF2 after they quit playing back in 2016. We've been doing a lot of Man vs. Machine, so that's been fun. But now, I have the house to myself for an entire week. It is, let's see, what day is it today? In classic me fashion, I'm still recording this at like midnight, even though I could have easily done this in the middle of the day. It would have been the same. But it's 12:51 p.m., Wednesday, July 29th. At the time of recording this, I have the whole house to myself, so I can be as loud as I want at 1 in the morning, and no one will care. So, last video I made, I was like dead tired. It was 2 in the morning when I was recording. I wasn't feeling it, but I told myself I need to get this video out because, I don't want there to be a big gap in uploads, and then there was anyway, so whatever. But now, we're back. I can't tell you if this is going to be consistent. I work 5 days a week, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. I get home from work, I'm usually kind of tired, so I can't say, like, okay, I get home from work, and then I'll record an episode, and then I'll edit it and have it ready to go the next day. I can't promise that. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this little continued episode. And now we're going to actually get back into the game. So if you skipped ahead because you don't care about my personal life, and I don't blame you, welcome back. This is Earthbound Beginnings. This is the 25th anniversary ROM hack created by Dragon Day Platino. And this is what I'm playing. We're in Twinkle Elementary. You're late for your class. Did you see a strange teacher in the lab? Because I did. Okay, that's kind of weird. Have you played Dragon Quest IV? I'm still having a hard time with the third one. In the original that said, have you beaten Mario 7? So obviously that game didn't exist yet. This is the chemistry lab. I know one of the rooms here is a trap, because if you talk to this is the nurse. One of the rooms, I'm pretty sure it's upstairs, if you talk to a girl, she'll sneeze on you and you'll get a cold. And you'll have to go all the way to the hospital in town to cure the cold, because the nurse can't cure your cold. I don't remember which little girl it is, though. I don't think it's anyone in here. The door to the roof is still locked, and I was planning to ditch class and listen to the radio. Weren't you? Yeah. Jeez, you don't talk much, do you? I just said yes. Sorry you're ignoring me. You look like me. I hear strawberry tofu is all the rage in big cities. I'd love to try some. That's a thing. That's like a real-life thing. I haven't eaten it. I've never eaten tofu, but the idea of eating strawberry tofu just tastes weird. I know they're coming out with that mother-themed cookbook that, like, tells you, oh, here's how you cook food from the Mother universe. I think maybe if someone were to give that to me, I might try it. I don't eat strawberries, though. They're too sweet for me. The gym teacher hit me. Maybe I should just drop out and become a thug. Okay, look, I know this takes place in the 1980s, and spanking students was a very common form of punishment, but dropping out and become a thug just because your gym teacher hit you? Just tell the principal or tell your parents or something. I'm sure your dad would come kick his ass. Getting lost in your own school. You get any more lame? I actually don't go here, so... I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. What do you say? Are you the teacher? Don't assume I'm an ordinary old guy. This is what my dad likes to say. What does he, collect comic books or something? His secret hobby? Okay, empty class. No one's even here. There's a piano. Can I play a melody? Secret 9th melody in the game? No problem. Doesn't even matter. Music class is canceled forever. I never liked music class in school. Yeah, come play the recorder for like 30 minutes. You'll have fun, I promise. My teacher was always like some weird old man before he got replaced by a nice young lady in her 30s. Cracked bat? Why would I need this? I also got a slingshot. What does this do? Simple weapon that anyone can use. I think the slingshot is strong, but it's not very accurate. It's kind of like the yo-yo, I guess, from Earthbound. I can't think of anything else to compare. I probably got one. There's probably an option to buy one earlier in the game, but I just ignored it. Or I told you, hey, don't do it. It's one of these girls. I'm not talking to any of these girls. I'm pretty sure it's you, but I'm not going to try it. So if you want to look up their dialogue, go for it. I don't want to risk getting a cold. Yeah, but yeah, I never liked music class as a kid. You've been picking on that wimp Lloyd, haven't you? No, I just got here. I was just teasing that wimp Lloyd, but he got away. There's a big lock on the door at the top of the stairs. Okay, well, let's meet this Lloyd kid. He's probably a nerd. I guess I can relate to Lloyd. I was bullied a lot in elementary school because I kind of looked like Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter because the Harry Potter movies were popular when I was a kid. So people used to tease me, you know, call me Harry Potter, call me Four Eyes. Even though I didn't start wearing glasses until 5th grade, so I guess, I don't know, I don't look like Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, I'm not British, I don't have black hair, I'm not insane. This is the janitor. Oh, the door to the roof is locked? Yes, sir. It's no big deal. But you know what the real problem is? My wife! She always sleeps until noon every day, and she never packs me a lunch. Isn't that terrible? No. People have their own needs. Kid like you wouldn't understand my sorrows. Okay, well then yes. I will agree. Your wife, she's a horrible woman. Can't believe all the years of marriage you've given her. Best years of your life, and all she does is be lazy to you. You live such a hard life. And my wife, all she does is get fatter and fatter. Isn't she a terrible woman? No, she isn't. But she was pretty when she was young. Yeah, come to think of it, she has her good points, too. Say, how about some tea? Sure. You're a smart kid. Oh, that's right! You wanted to go up to the roof? Follow me. When I was younger and I played this game, I always liked this janitor character, because because, you know, with NES games, the sprites are limited and you fill in the blanks. He reminded me a lot of my grandpa, so I pictured him as like that. He reminds me, you know, he's a tired old man. He's a tired old man. You can tell he isn't respected at his job, and he just wants to live a nice, quiet life. And you know, he's old. You know, I can tell he's lived with his wife for a long time. So the small things, the nitpicks, you know, become problems when, you know, some old couples, they run out of things to say to each other, so they just start nitpicking. But his wife was the first Miss Middle of Nowhere. I guess that was a beauty pageant. I like how he clipped through the wall there. Okay, I unlocked the door for you. The view from the roof is really nice, by the way. Is this like a Midwest USA thing? No school I've ever been to lets you go on the roof. I know that's like a Japanese high school thing, but I don't know. This trash can is shaking, but look at this view. I really like how the school this elementary school is now white, even though it was yellow on the outside, and is now taller than all the skyscrapers. I guess that's the town down there, or maybe that's my town that you can see from the roof. But anyway, look at that big, ominous mountain with black smoke hovering above it. Or maybe it's not black smoke. What if it's a big alien spaceship? I'm sure that I'll be visiting that sometime later. But for now, this trash can is moving. Hmm? Who's there? I'm not coming out. You're gonna pick on me if I do. You wanna be friends? Then tell nobody that I took the explosives from the lab. Sure thing, buddy. Your secret's safe with me, bro. Coming out now. Look at him. There he is, the absolute king. I'm Lloyd. The sweet little factory south of here makes bottle rockets. I want to launch one. Thank you for telling me. See, even though it played the jingle, Lloyd will not join your party until you go visit the sweet little factory and bring him a bottle rocket. But Lloyd, I can tell, he's not very popular at school. I mean, sure, I doubt Harry Potter existed back then. You know, what a time. What a pre-Harry Potter world. Such a simpler time, but... I don't know. He can't get bullied for the same reason I was. But this is an area where enemies can spawn. I had the good fortune of not getting into any encounters on my way here from Magicant. And you know... I don't know. I don't know if this is 4 or 5 episodes in. You know, no one has told me if they like the introduction screen to towns and locations and dungeons where, you know, I take about a minute or two to lay out all the enemies and if they're dangerous or not to you. Which is kind of like it's not necessarily a scripted thing, but I read off some notes that I take. No one's told me if they like or dislike those, so I'm on the fence about keeping them. Whether or not, you know, I should cut away or just play the game. Or just play the game normally, you know? But here we are at the Sweet Little Factory. Sweet Little Factory! The sign is screaming at you. Ooh, they made this yellow when it was gray, or... yeah, it was gray in the original. Bro, we're at the piss factory. This is where they make the piss. You thought it came from you? No way. It comes from the piss factory. You get a pill implanted in you as a child. I ain't above punching rats! Punch that rat! 69, nice. Rat became tame. That wasn't very funny. But yeah, here we are at the piss factory, trying to get the bottle rockets. God, what vile imagery. What should we do, boss? Make the piss? Okay, that joke has run its course. I got a magic herb, but I already have a bag full of those things. So, pretty freaking useless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sell the crack bat and the slingshot first chance I get. What's in here? A knife! A knife! No! Give that back! What do you have? A knife. Classic video. Now, this is not as big as the other factory is, but this map is still pretty big. Allow me to zoom out for you. Let's see, what's in here? An antidote. This is in case you get poisoned. Pretty self-explanatory if you ask me, but whatever. Okay, empty room. I always get lost exploring this place. I never remember which door does what. Vitality tab. That's good. I'm gonna take the magic herb and just use it. Didn't need to, but hey, Vitality tab. This... if you played Earthbound, you know about the tabs. You know, the Strength tab, the Vitality tab, the IQ tab. Let's get some info. But would you guess that it raises Vitality? Medicine. I don't need medicine. I'm going to take the Vitality tab, though. And didn't drink it. I went up by 5, so what am I looking at here? What am I... Vitality... 42! 42! Reminds me of that bit of Family Guy where Stewie, one of the earlier... oh, rat encounter. Oh, what the hell? Barbot! Forget Family Guy funny moments. This is a new enemy. 24, 36, fire resistant, thunder resistant, a malnourished robot? Oh. That's it? 8 damage? I remember this guy being more threatening. Well, he dodged. Barbot attacks. 7 HP of damage. He can take and dish damage. Well, he doesn't dish much damage, but Barbot was destroyed. Dude, imagine going on like a factory tour as like a little kid on a field trip. I know schools don't have field trips anymore, but imagine going on a factory tour and your whole class gets assaulted by like a horrible like stick figure robot with like bug eyes. A rope. That'll be useful. Use the magic herb again. I don't need to. Now if I use the rope, I can just oh, wait! I'm still thinking Pokemon logic. I can't use the rope and escape. That is Pokemon, not Earthbound. I'm thinking breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is what lets you do that. Where's the freaking bottle rocket? I swear, I get lost in this place every time. I don't know if I'm going up or down. I don't know if I've already been here. I mean, it's worse. Duncan's factory is significantly worse than this. A guts tab. You know, I love this game a lot. But playing it again, especially for this, it makes me realize, yeah, it's kind of limited in terms of inventory space. I want that so I can give it to Lloyd. Let me run around in circles for a little bit, try to get into an enemy encounter. I'll cut ahead in case I do that. Okay, no enemies spawned in, so I just threw it away and took the guts tab. Keep exploring the factory here. Is this where I came in? Isn't this where we came in? There's a Pink Floyd reference. Sometimes when I'm down or when I'm driving to work, the office I work at is like 3 miles away from my house. So it's a long stretch of road. It's on the other side of town. I have time to listen to at least a speed. Come on, there's so many good items in here. Okay, remind myself to come back here when I get Lloyd so I can give him all this crap. Yeah, driving to work, you know, I got time to listen to some Pink Floyd songs because they're one of my favorite bands of all time. Right up there with, you know, The Who, Pearl Jam, Tom Petty, even though he's not a band, he's just a musician. I love Tom Petty. A trash can! It'd be funny if the bottle rocket was in a trash can for some reason. Let's see, some favorite musicians of mine. Pearl Jam, one of my favorite bands, because my dad, he introduced it to me. He's a big Pearl Jam head. Oh, it was in there! Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Antidote. Bottle Rocket, Ninten took it. Okay, now to give this back to Lloyd. I love the Grateful Dead, Big Deadhead. Love them big time. I already mentioned The Who, because I have blue eyes. And one of the first songs I listened to was Behind Blue Eyes, so that song stuck with me. I like Talking Heads. I like Joy Division. I was never a big Nirvana guy. Most of my music taste comes from my dad. Because, you know, he'd play music in the car or on the radio when driving me to school and stuff back when I was a child in elementary school. I love Gorillaz. They're also one of my favorite bands. I was actually thinking about making a video about Gorillaz, which would be a lot different than my normal content. I wanted to make a video critiquing like the art style changes, because I think what do they refer to it as? Oh shoot! Okay, new enemies. We got Barbot and Little Saucer. What are they? Phase. Yeah, they call it Phase. Phase 3, Plastic Beach, I think was the pinnacle of the Gorillaz art style. I just thought it was great. I was thinking ooh, Little Saucer used Disable. My PSI is blocked. Okay, that's interesting. I can't use any PSI when enemies use that, so be careful, because later on in the game, a lot of enemies have this attack, and it can be very frustrating to have to deal with. Let me go ahead and check the Little Saucer. Excuse me, Little Saucer here. Fire, Thunder, it's as big as a dinner plate. That's, certainly lives up to its name as Little Saucer. I mean, a dinner plate? But then again, what dinner plate are we talking about? We're talking about those weird oval plates that you can get at Walmart, those Dollar Tree plates, you know, a paper plate. But anyway, like I was saying, Gorillaz, I think their art style kind of peaked in Phase 3. I think Plastic Beach is just beautiful. That's my favorite album. I thought humans was okay, because, you know, it gave us adult noodle, and grown-up noodle's pretty hot. I thought the Now Now art style was pretty fantastic, considering the coloring and what they were able to do with motion capture and inserting them into live action. But that's the thing, it was live action mixed with animation, whereas in the original it was purely animation. But I was thinking of making a video about that. It'd be very different from my usual style of content. But anyway, back to the game. Here's Lloyd. I'm Lloyd. I already know. Wow, that's a bottle rocket! I've heard so much about them. I should be able to make more of them. Come along with me to the lab. Lloyd has officially joined our party. But first, a little cutscene. These things weren't common in the NES days. Let's visit Duncan's factory later. I hear there's a really incredible rocket there. So now, walking past the bullies. You know, if someone like Ninten walked past me, you know, a kid that carries a baseball bat around, protecting the local nerd, I'd be kind of scared. I bet people have been spreading rumors, calling me a weakling stinkling, or stupid head. Well, you're not gonna deny them? You're not gonna deny those rumors, Lloyd? Stand up for yourself, man. This is the chemistry lab. I can use fuel from your rocket and then I... Cool, huh? Ah!